All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page. Up memberships is available for the family. Of course, I'm gonna stack it up. It's already a powerhouse. There's already a powerhouse full of classic information that's been there for a while now and steady stacking. I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to say no more because it is what it is. Family, the memberships is there. The link right in the video description is in the chat. If you're on General Seti, it's in the chat. If you're on Sarah, it's in the chat. Click it. You'll get a introduction video rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the General Seti, Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love the tonics, the necklaces, the shirts, and everything else. Shop and save, save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, all the subjects that you know and love from the general, over 40 different subjects, locked and loaded, full metal jackets in each subject, stacked with nothing but fire information, mind-blowing presentations. Also, we got the grandmaster teachers, lectures, and handpicked by the general is fire, fire, fire. If you're a Black Power truth seeker, it's a must-have. You need to get over there. You need to become a member today. There's no way you should do without it. That's right. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Just got off of Patreon. Visuals off the chain. You know, I'm going to give you them visuals on Patreon. You know, I'm going to go to length on Patreon. So you most definitely want to get over there. Powerhouse, just information. No speaking to the audience or none of that. Just pure information. And for the people that really want to do the research, and I'll give you the work on YouTube too. But, you know, it's a special classroom for that. So I want you to get on over there to Patreon, become a patron. As soon as you become a patron, a treasure chest of wisdom and knowledge will open up to you. So become a patron today. And to all the family that donated, I thank you. I appreciate you. Any of the family would like to donate, link on the screen. It's in the chat. It's in the video description. Click, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. The hard work we putting in over here. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages. If you're on right now, subscribe. You see what I'm saying? Click to get a video a thumbs up right now because you already know it's going to be fire. You see what I'm saying? And share it with your family and friends. King Seti, General Seti, and Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Subscribe today. All right, family, the many faces of Santa Claus exposed. You know, and everybody, you know, and people crazy as hell. I mean, and got enough nerve to call other people pagan. You know, you're pagan. No, just say what it is. You're pagan. If you're a pagan, just be who you are. And if that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be. And I mean, at least come out the closet. A lot of these Christians and Muslims, they pagans too. They just want to hide their paganism. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do is hide it. They heathens. They idolatrous. They pagans just like everybody else, but they want to claim to be holier than thou. And we're gonna expose the shit out of them. You know, we understand now that Santa is a pagan deity. We know that. We know that. I'm sick and tired of y'all talking about he's a saint. Ain't no goddamn saint that know. This motherfucker omnipotent. We're gonna deal with that. The many faces of Santa. And he comes in the rendition. He comes in the rendition of Thor, the Nordic god of thunder. He comes in the rendition of Odin, the chief deity of the Viking Nordic peoples. He comes in the manifestation of Saturn, you know, and Kronos and Jupiter. That's what he is. See, this is the way that they hide the deities and make you feel like you're not a pagan. You a pagan. You are. You know, and that's all right. If that's what I mean, religion is religion. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can call out it. I mean, when you look at it like that, I mean, religion or belief is, requires a lot of, believing in things that can't necessarily be verified. You know, you create rituals, you create ceremonies. No religion is above that. You know, no religion is above that. But most people venerate their own deities. That look like them, that was venerated by their ancestors. You know, not many people especially black people sitting up there worshiping an old white man. You see, flying through the air on a goddamn sleigh with some goddamn reindeers. You know what I'm saying? Not even, I mean, even that, I looked all that up. The reindeer is a Nordic animal. That's their habitat, is the north. So everything is Nordic and so on and so forth. Cold climate people venerated, and then you turn and you get these Negroes and some ancient Egyptian. They say, oh, we ain't related to ancient Egypt. These motherfuckers say, I would. How you know you related to, and the first nigga up with a goddamn Santa Claus on his front door. Got his Santa Claus on his front door. And if that's what you want to do, that's you. You know what I'm saying? But don't act like you holier than thou, because we gonna expose Santa Claus. And in essence, expose you. You see? Now, again, before he was even Santa Claus, now understand what Santa Claus is an anglicized version of Santa Claus. That's what Santa Claus is, the Dutch Santa Claus. That's Santa Claus anglicized. In English is Santa Claus. So that's where you get, so right there you got a link. You can go right to Santa Claus. But Santa Claus don't come on December 25th. He come on December 6th. Okay, over there in what is it? The Netherlands, Denmark, over there somewhere, and so he supposedly sails from Spain to, I believe it's Switzerland, somewhere over there. And he sails in and he got all his little Moors, his little captives on the ship, and his helper, Black Pete, who he a black Moor that he done enslaved and shit. Got he deliver. He goes in there, he helps Santa Claus deliver some gifts and so on and so forth. But see, he replaced Krampus. You see, and sometimes they have Krampus and goddamn St. Pete. Okay, now understand this. At the same time, now you got to understand Krampus, the goat god. I'll give you a couple visuals. I'm gonna work with you. You know what I'm saying? Even though the lecture off the chain, I can do the lecture. Just here we go. Here we go. Let me give you a little visual that you can work with. Here you go. Here you go. Santa Claus on December the 6th. Now, Santa Claus is supposed to be in veneration of St. Nicholas. You see, St. Nicholas, St. Nick. Okay, St. Nick. And we're going to get into that. That's one of the other faces of Santa Claus that don't nobody want to talk about, because Nick was one of the names of the devil, Old Nick. You see? And so the only thing they added to Santa Claus or St. Nicholas was Saint Nick, and some of them call him Old Saint Nick. You see, Old Saint Nick. But the devil, one of the names of the devil is Old Nick. Okay, Nick. And so there it is. And so now we're looking at Santa Claus. This is the Dutch this was before Santa Claus. I want y'all to see this. This is before Santa Claus. You know, they had this over there, and of course he got the he got the Dagon hat on. We could take it right there. You know, coming up out of the old Mesopotamian Dagon, the fish god. He got the fish hat on his head, of course. And now I looked Saint Nicholas up. Ain't never been no Saint Nicholas. I know y'all believe that, and y'all say, oh, in the pictures showing he was a black man. Ain't ever been no goddamn Saint Nicholas. I don't give a goddamn if you paint him turquoise. I don't give a goddamn if he tricolors. You see, I don't give a goddamn. Just because you paint something black, they play on niggas' egotism to continue to a myth that cannot be confirmed by nobody on the planet. And as far as the research I did, and I went through all the research, there's never been a Saint Nicholas. Okay, these are created saints. You know, when you are creating a religion, you have to fill in the emptiness with all type of mythology and stories to give the religion weight. And so they created all these saints that they got so many saints, they don't even know how many they got. You know, they didn't just created a saint for everything. And so when you come into the Caribbean, and you got what they call Santeria, you see, and what they do, they take a native worship and they hide it behind Catholicism. So you got I believe, what's his name? Obatula. I believe it's that Ogun. I think that's Ogun, who is the keys and iron, and Ogun, I believe, and the keys is sacred to Ogun. Just like Janus, you see, just like Janus and just like Peter. And so they equate in Santeria Ogun with Saint Peter. And so by venerating Saint Peter, they trick you. By venerating Saint Peter, you venerating Ogun and things of that nature. And so that's what they did with the Nordic deities, Thor and Odin. They created Saint Nicholas, and they created Santa Claus and Santa Claus and all this. And so by venerating Santa Claus, venerating Santa Claus, in essence, you're venerating Odin and Thor, and that's all they're doing. It's a rendition. It's an archetype. It's something more, it's easier to swallow in a so-called Catholic world or a Christian world. It's easier to swallow, but it's actually the same. It looks just like Odin, look just like Saturn, look just like Thor. Got a lot of the same veneration. You see what I'm saying? And so with this Santa Claus, you see, because the Pope, the hat, the bishop's hat is the hat of Dagon, the fish god. If you go to the Pope, he got the eye right on the goddamn, the hat. He had an eye on the side of it. Look just like a goddamn fish. Okay. And so now, and that's just like when you say, when you start singing the song, Noel, Noel. But see, you got to understand that's the Canaanite Phoenician god El. When you sing Noel, 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 okay, you got to, it's mixed in. You see, El is in there, Dagon is in there. You see, Thor, Odin is in there. We talking about all the faces, the faces of these deities that are intertwined in old Santa Claus and so on and so forth. Let me get down here. I got some more down here. And so even when you talk about Thor, you see Thor right there with the hammer. You see Thor right there. And then you also see right there, Santa Claus with the hammer. He's a craftsman. You see, he's a craftsman. And you're going to see that even when you watch the story and you get into the Nordic mythology. You get into the you see that the dwarves are craftsmen. You know, his elves, they create all the toys. They in the workshop. They in Santa's workshop creating the toys. They're craftsmen. So you see Santa carries the hammer just like Thor carries the hammer. And so even when you talk about you talk about Odin and you talk about Frigga, which is the goddess of Friday. Odin, Woden, the god of Wednesday. You see? Yeah, and don't know all these nations are named after Sweden. See, his name is Whedon. It's also spelled W. You could be spelled Woden. It could be spelled Wedn. Whedon. This is where you get the root of Sweden. You know, also, what's the other? Denmark. Old Denmark. You see, Woe Denmark. Den. So this is the veneration of this god right here. Woden or Odin. And Woden and Frigga became Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus. Okay, so know that he's achieved it, and we know he's a god. You see, we know he's a god. What goddamn god? What damn saint that you know? He knows what you're thinking. He knows he knows what you're thinking. He knows if you've been bad or good. You see, he knows if you're asleep or awake. That motherfucker omnipotent. What saint you know got that goddamn power? Jesus didn't even have that kind of goddamn power. Santa Claus is stronger than goddamn Jesus. I know it hurt. I know it goddamn hurt, but we're going to tell the truth today. He got more powers than goddamn Jesus. He know what you thinking, goddamn it. Then if you trying to kill him, then he know ahead of time. He could get the fuck on or kill you first, whatever he choose. You know, he know if you been good, bad, or good. Who know that? Who know that but God? Yeah, so this is not no damn saint. This is a God. The man goddamn climb up and down chimneys. He's a shapeshifter. He's a fat man, and then he get down the chimney. How he get down the goddamn chimney? He shapeshift. He can go down and then come back up the goddamn chimney. Is he flying? Do he fly up the guy? He got to fly back up the goddamn chimney. Okay, so he can fly. He can shape shift. Goddamn, I mean, the man got a goddamn a magic bag. I mean, goddamn, and he can drop off everything you want on your list. And he goes down into this magic bag that goddamn all type of Xboxes and PlayStations and all type of goddamn what they call them you know, high definition TV screens and goddamn everything, you know, everything, iPhones, motherfuckers, and he can keep going down in this bag and bringing up all these. This motherfucker God, this ain't no damn saint. So y'all fooling y'all self. You know, y'all fooling y'all goddamn self. And so the kids don't want to hear nothing about no damn Jesus on no damn Christmas. They don't want to hear about no damn Jesus. They want to know when Santa coming. They want to know when Santa coming with them toys. You can talk about Jesus all you want to. Don't have them goddamn toys on Christmas day and see what they gonna say, nigga, elf Jesus. That's what they're gonna say. And I know it's hard for you to accept, but that's true. They gonna say, this is Jesus' birthday. Be happy that Jesus born. If you don't get out of my face with this nonsense, where the toys at? God damn it. Where the toys? That's all we want to know. Why Santa didn't show up? That's it. They don't want to hear nothing about Jesus was born. Okay. Yeah, he God. He taken care of. He good. He up there in heaven in the mansion. God damn it. Where's the toys? Where's the Xboxes and PlayStations and the goddamn gifts? Why Santa then? You must have said something to Santa. You must have. What you say to Santa? He ain't drop off no gifts over here. So y'all know he's the most venerated personage of the holidays by far. He's the most venerated personage of the holiday by far. And so now when we look, if you can look right behind, he comes in the archetype He comes in the rendition of Saturn. During that same time, you got the veneration of Saturnalia, which originally was December, I believe it was the 17th, and then it was extended up until, I believe, the 21st. I believe December 17th up until, I believe it was the 22nd. It wasn't even the 21st, it was the 22nd. Okay, the 22nd. And the Yule. And Yule started in 12, it's 12 days of Yule. This is where you, and they singing, it's the on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Wasn't no 12 days of Christmas. They got that from Yule. It's one day of goddamn Christmas. Ain't no goddamn 12 days. That was Yule. So that you see that Santa is also a rendition of Thor and of Odin. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. And y'all should know that Santa Claus is not no damn saint. So quit lying to yourself. I ain't never known no damn saint that can fly through the air on a goddamn sled with some magical goddamn reindeers. I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Live at the North Pole. You understand? Making toys and shit and this, that, and the motherfucker ain't died yet. Motherfucking Santa Claus is eternal. I don't even think the motherfucker could die. You know what I'm saying? He's stronger than a motherfucker. Shape shift. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we are exposing the many faces of Santa. I want y'all to go look it up. I want you to prove me wrong. You see, people, they didn't want me to talk about Santa Claus. Niggas don't like me talking about Santa Claus. They get upset. Yeah. They get upset when I talk about the goddamn Santa Claus. But it's true. I mean, goddamn, what y'all want me to do? You want me to lie? You want me to lie? You only want me to teach the truth that, you know, don't conflict with very well might be something that you like. You know, and I keep it 100 with the family, so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Now, after all of this, and you still want to venerate, venerate Odin. You want to still venerate Thor. Yeah, you still want to venerate Saturn and so on and so on. That's okay. Go right on ahead, but be upfront with your paganism. You know, don't be holier than thou and then turn around and look at somebody else and you know you pagan too. And most Christians, Muslims, and Jews is even the goddamn Muslim putting up a Christmas tree now. Even the goddamn Jew, you got Jews putting up Christmas trees, so they pagans too. All right, family, get back with me. I want y'all, if you're on here right now, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I don't want you to get off of here. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Hit up some of them links right there in the chat room. Support the general, and I'll be black with you real soon. Black Pop.